Hello. As you can see, we've got our new coffee review subject here. Sorry it's been so long since my last video. You know how it goes. Things happen. So before we get into this, our McDonald's McCafé Premium Roast Medium. Just would like to give a quick shout out to our Kroger Master Blend Coffee Medium Roast. Smooth and mellow flavor notes. I've reviewed the Kroger coffee before, and it's good. It's a pretty high TPB coffee. That's taste per buck for the uninitiated. I haven't done the Master Blend before, but all of them are pretty good, very inexpensive. Do recommend. So thank you for your service. So on to the main subject here. As I said, we've got the McDonald's McCafé Premium Roast Medium ground coffee, 30 ounces. So first off, of course, you can see we've got the nice graphics on this can. McCafé, that's short for McDonald's Cafe with the accent. You've got a picture of a cup of coffee on there just so you know what it is, as well as some beans that somehow made it to the tabletop outside of the mug, which doesn't really make any sense. Rotate this a bit around. You've got some background. You can, of course, brighten your day with delicious coffee that keeps good going, whatever that means. Brew good by the cupful. Words to live by. We got some more words here. Got deliciously familiar tastes in your own home, of course, so you don't have to go to a McDonald's. That's the key benefit here, is you don't have to go to McDonald's to get McDonald's coffee anymore. You can brew it deliciously in your own home. So luckily they start with premium beans, and then they expertly roast them, which is good. You want to control the temperature and bring out the taste. So it's all great. Very happy to see that. I'll continue going around. I was wondering if we'd see if they have flavor notes like the Kroger does. Not seeing any flavor notes so far, but we'll see. Got some brewing instructions, which is always helpful. I've never understood why they always say slightly heaping tablespoon. I'm not sure if they always say that, but I feel like I've seen that several times before. Heaping tablespoon. If you need a heaping tablespoon for 6 fluid ounces of cold filtered water, why don't they just do 1 regular tablespoon for 5 fluid ounces of cold filtered water? That seems like that makes more sense to me, but that's just me. So important to note here, as this is distributed by Keurig Green Mountain, Burlington, Massachusetts, so they appear to supply McDonald's McCafé coffee. I know their ketchup, either in the packets or in the dispensers, come from different sources. Don't know if the same follows for the coffee. If their home coffee comes from Keurig Green Mountain and their in-restaurant coffee comes from a different supplier. Couldn't tell you, but that's where this comes from, so good to know. Got the barcode there if you need it. Continue rotating around, and we're back at the front. So pretty simple packaging. Seems like there's a lot more info on these Krogers. Of course, you got the flavor notes. This is, despite being a shorter can, I guess it's a little bit wider. We've got an extra 3.2 ounces in the McCafé versus the Kroger. Nothing against the Kroger, just noting. So otherwise very traditional, modern coffee can style. It's got the cardboard and steel. Let's get this off. Normal push-on lid. Normal quality flavor seal. We'll do the traditional crack this open and get a big whiff. Oh, that does smell good. Let's get you a nice view inside. Looks pretty premium and ground to me. So, at this point, you probably know what's coming next. I gotta get it brewing and do a taste test. Got the Mr. Coffee over here that will crank up. Just cleaned it, so there's gonna be no, competing flavor profiles from any other coffee residue or anything in there. So it'll be a really clean comparison. All right, so I'll check back in once that's brewed and we're ready to go. Hello, gang. The coffee is brewed. And I gotta say, it smells like a McDonald's at breakfast time in here. I think for this taste test, we're gonna use my Brickyard 400 Indianapolis Motor Speedway inaugural race, August 6, 1994 mug. It's a bit oversized from a typical coffee mug, but of course you can't deny the aesthetics. So let's get this going. Looking pretty good. First impressions. Let's get a sniff. It smells good. Hot. Yeah, that'll do. I do quite like the flavor. I think I made it a little stronger than I usually do, because I was really thinking through that 1 heaping tablespoon per 6 fluid ounces of water. I think I usually do less than that, because that ends up being a big pile of coffee when you're making 12 cups like this. So it's good. I could really see drinking that on a regular basis, so I'm pretty pleased about that. Maybe in my next video, I'll see how this whole can goes. Any other thoughts I have while working through that, and I'll share them next time. But overall, good. I will say this, 30 ounces, I think this whole can was like $19.50 or something at Walmart. I don't usually shop at Walmart, I just happened to be there and needed coffee. Whereas, and I'm just making this up, I think this, slightly smaller, but Kroger size, I think those might be around $9. I think they're less than $10, so you definitely pay a premium for the label here, but it is good, it is quality. Unfortunately, I can't do a back-to-back, test on these, because as you can see, that's empty. Besides a little bit of scraps in there I couldn't get out. But, drip coffee is still super cheap, even if you buy expensive coffee, so who really cares? Not me. So, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, gang.